Well, hello, and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today's Saturday, November the 5th, 2022. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Ashley Affleck, or sorry, Andy Affleck and Jim Irelan. So, without further ado, hey, Andy. Hey, Jim. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You know, you're 1 year older today. So, happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Jim. Hey, Andy. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today, day today. Your happy birthday day today. All right, God bless you, boys. And both of you have another 500 happy birthday days. All right. Might be really tired after 500 more of them, but we can look forward to it, can't we? All right. How about them Shin Show fans? We're going to make up for the other day. We didn't do no Shin Show fans today. We're going to do all the Shin Show fans. How about Carol Natvig? How about, I'm sorry, Natvig. Diana Gray, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, Savann, Murphy, Beason, Doug Bellbelt, a.k.a. Steve Clary, Ashley Carter Adams, Brian Jones, Sweet Sunny Day Girl, a.k.a. Rachel, Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper. And then there's the Shin Show Sharer, which would be Richie Humarito. The plus, or Humarito, anyway. Uh, my Pokey pals, Joseph Marshall, Julie Regot, Ashley Nicole Adams, and uh, not Ashley Nicole, not Ashley Nicole Adams, just Ashley Nicole, and uh, Amanda S. Little. So there you have it. Those are the Shin Show shout outs for today. All righty then, go to sleep. Wake up, backspace, go to sleep. All right. It's horrible when the old voice activation system kicks on and jumps out all over the place at you. Hey, you know what I didn't mention? Didn't mention uh Bill Rogers, and we're gonna throw him on the list too. Wake up, comma, Bill Rogers. Go to sleep. All right, yeah, he's on there now. Billy Boy has been a long-time fan of the show, and well, thought we'd throw him on there too. Think somebody, I'm not sure who it was, but somebody was having an anniversary, but I can't think of who it was now. And I'm sorry that I'm going to miss it. I'll have to sing you your own personal anniversary song a little bit later on the show. All right. I'll just make up a whole show for you. I ain't gonna do all the weather and everything. It'll just be a song for you. Yeah, I think it's Carol, but I'm not gonna swear to that. All right. Hey, how about the weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area? The weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area is going to be brought to you today by Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet, who is now shut down because of some plumbing issues. These issues will be taken care of shortly, and on a reopening, they will have the whole store remodeled, restocked, and ready to go. So, 63 degrees is out there today. Sunshiny, balmy weather, but the wind, boy, howling and a wailing and a whining and a whistling. Boy, it was just a going crazy, that wind was. Kind of like a you would expect a Halloween night or something. It was just scary noises. My screen in the bedroom picks up when the wind cuts through and the cuts through the screen in the window. It whistles and it whines. It sounds like a cat being skinned. That's what it sounds like. Anyway, high was 63 today. It's about 56 right now. And we're going to go on and tell you about what tomorrow will bring. It's always good to know what tomorrow is going to bring, or even tonight. Tonight. All right, the remainder of the day. Oh, by the way, Helping Hands Thrift Shop is over at 416 South 5th Street here in St. Charles, Missouri. Alrighty then, here we go. Clear to low sky, clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour still. So, gonna be still kind of chilly. Tomorrow, though, church day. Everybody loves Sunday. It's church day. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio off. Turn your radio off. Sunday, June, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. November the 6th. We knew we'd come across it sooner or later. November the 6th, sunny, with a high temperatures around 70 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable northeast at about 6 miles per hour. For Monday, November the 7th, we're going to have partly cloudy skies, high temperatures of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be east to northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Considerable cloudiness with low temperatures around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Tuesday, November the 8th, cloudy skies with high temperatures of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy skies early will become partly cloudy skies later on at night. Low temperatures of 53 degrees Fahrenheit and winds will be light and variable southeast at 5 miles per hour. Then for Wednesday, November the 9th, we're going to have intervals of clouds and sunshine. High temperatures around 76 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Considerable clouds early, some decreasing in clouds later at night. Low temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Thursday, November the 10th. Sunshine and clouds mixed together. Slight chance of rain showers. High temperatures of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then cloudy with showers with low temperatures of 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Sure enough is. Lord. Do you agree? Do you agree? Oh, I agree. Yes, sirree. Oh, yes, sirree. I agree. Weather is there, weather it is. Weather is up there, weather it is. Weather is up there, weather it is. Whether it is or whether it is. Weather it is. Weather is up there, weather it is. Weather is up there, yes it is. All right. I digress. There is a song that I was going to sing. Somebody sent it the other day to me on Facebook in a message, and it's I think I can find it. Chris Bruin sent it to me. It's the I think that's it. We'll see. The Jubilaries, and the song's called Noah. That's what we're gonna do. Song lyrics Noah, the Jubilaries. Oh, see, there's one on YouTube, which I can't do because. Song lyrics Noah. Song lyrics Noah, the Jubilaries. Song lyrics Noah, the Jubilaries. The Jubilaries. The Jubilaries. Start notepad. Wake up. Start notepad. The Jubilaries. Correct that. Spell that. Cap J. U B A L A R I E S. Choose one. Song lyrics Noah. Correct, no one. Noah. Cut line. Select all. Paste that. They're a quartet, and so I'm going to have to do a little bit of voice changing, some switching, and some swapping. Go to sleep. Some switching and some swapping, and up and down my singing. The Jubilaries sing it all. So I got some switching and some swapping and some voicery popping. The Jubilaries sing it all. Okay, here we go. But it's a Noah. 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 My God, gonna ride on the wind and tide. Well, that's Noah. 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 My God, gonna ride on the wind and tide, brother Noah. God gonna ride on the wind and tide. May God, my God's talking. My God's gonna ride on the wind and tide. Said he would ride. God's gonna ride on the wind and tide, on the wind and tide. All right, come on, come on. He declared the evil descendants from man, and then he decided to destroy the land. He spoke to Noah, and Noah stopped. He said, Noah, I want you to build me an ark. Yeah, I want you to build it 3 cubits long. I want you to build it big and strong. I want it 30 high and 30 feet wide. 50 wide, so it will stand in the wind and tide. Whoa, oh Noah, whoa Noah, whoa Noah, my God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. Whoa, oh Noah, whoa Noah, whoa Noah, my God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. My God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. Whoa, whoa. Noah, oh, 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 Noah, yeah. Hey, children, stop, be still, and listen to me. When God walked down to the brandy sea, he declared that the evil descendants from man, and then he decided to destroy the land. He spoke to Noah, and Noah stopped and said, Noah, I want you to build me an ark. I want you to build it 3 cubits long. I want you to build it big and strong. I want it 30 high. I want it 50 wide. So it'll stand to the wind and the tide. Oh, 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 Noah. Whoa, 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 Noah. Oh, whoa, whoa, Noah. Oh, Noah. Oh. I want it. My God's gonna ride on the wind and tides. My God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. Oh, Noah. Oh, God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. Brother Noah, my God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. My God's smoking. Said he would ride. My God's gonna ride on the winds and tide, on the winds and tide. Oh, my God's gonna ride on the winds and tide. Well, after the foundation was laid, then Noah began to hew and build, and ran out the hammer, cried judgment, and the hooing of the saw cried sin and repent. 100 years he hammered and sawed, building the ark by the grace of God. But when the ark was done, God's voice was heard. He said, Noah, now Noah, let me tell you what to do. Call in the animals 2 by 2. So he called them in the ark 2 by 2, and he called the birds the ox with the kangaroo. And then he called in Jehoshaphat and Ham and Shem, and God began to flood the land. He raised his hands to the heaven on high, shook the stars and moved it from the sky, shook the mountains and he troubled the sea, he hitched the wind to his chariot to be. And he stepped on the land, stood on the shore, and declared that time there wouldn't be no more. Well, look, it's Noah. Oh, oh, Noah. Oh, oh, Noah, my God's gonna ride on the wind and tide. God's gonna ride on the wind and tide. Oh, Noah, whoa, 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 Noah, whoa, whoa, my God's gonna ride on the wind and tide. There you go. That there was the Jubilees. So, so I just thought I might throw that one out there. Probably mention that one to mention that over there on the Facebook page to Chris Vernon. Yep. Get a job. 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 Job. Get a job. Get a job. Well, they rather at the place and the little and won't go a little way. Song lyrics: Get a job. Yep, boom. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, ah-da-do. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na-na, ah-do. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, ah-do. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na. Yep, get a job. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na. Well, every morning about this time, sha-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na. She gets me out of bed and trying to get a job. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na. And after breakfast every day, she's throwing the one that's right my way. And never fails to say, get a job. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, I do. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, I do. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, I do. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. Get a job. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. Well, Lord, and when I get that paper, I read it through and through. I may, my girl never fail to see if there's any work for me. I gotta go back to the house, hear that woman's smile, preaching and crying, telling me that I'm lying about a job I never could find. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na, do the job. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, oh, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, oh, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na. Yep. Get a job. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na. Lord, when I get that paper, I read it through and through. My girl never fails to see if there's any work for me to do. I'd better get back to the house and hear that woman's mouth preaching and crying, telling me that I'm lying about a job that I never could find. Shine-a-na-na, shine-a-na-na-na, I do. Shine-a-na-na, shine-a-na-na-na, I do. Shine-a-na-na, shine-a-na-na-na, I do. Shine-a-na-na, shine-a-na-na-na, I do. Shine-a-na-na-na, shine-a-na-na-na, I do. Get a job. All right. Well, I used to like that show, Bowser J. Bowser. But anyway, I digress. Okay, well, let's see. There's a place in my land. Well, there's a place in land called Dixie. Dixieland is grand. For I'll take my stand in Dixieland. Dixieland is grand. Song lyrics way down south in Dixie. Da 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 dee doo doo ba ba ba. Well, it's called Dixie Song, I think. The song is called Dixie. Song lyrics: Dixie. We'll just go this one. Maybe it'll have it. Well, I wish I was in land of cotton. Old times there not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away. Dixieland. In Dixieland, where I was born, early on a frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. When I wished I was in Dixie, hooray, hooray. I wish I were in Dixieland. I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. Well, that wasn't much. Are we sure that was the whole song? Wow. I guess that's it. I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there and I've forgotten. Look away, look away, look away. Dixieland. In Dixieland where I was born, early on one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away. Dixieland. Then I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, hooray. In Dixieland I took my stand to live, die in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. Somebody was talking about this Mississippi River, she's going dry. That prompted me into a song today. Song lyrics, Country Boy Can't Survive. Boom, 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 boom. Well, the preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you only get mugged if you go downtown. Well, I live back in the woods, you see, with my woman and my kids and my dogs and me. I got me a shotgun and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can't survive. Country folks can't survive. I can plow fields all day long, can catfish from dusk till dawn. We make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. There ain't too many things these old boys can't do. Well, we grow good old tomatoes in a homemade bread and make our own homemade wine. And country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. Because with the old boys raise our own shotgun. We say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give it the heart. We can come from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck and run a trout line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had me a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, I just hillbilly. Well, my grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beech nut in that dude's eye and shoot him down with my old 45. 'Cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. 'Cause you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. 'Cause with you old boys is an old shotgun. We say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a darn. No, we're from North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. And we can skin a buck and run a trout line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Country boy can survive. Country folks can't survive. All right, well, I'm hearing it myself. The voice is shocked. So we're going to go ahead and do story time for the kids. That's right, story time for the kids. And I think we're going to go ahead and try this one out for size. How's about um well we tried that one. We tried that one. Here was this one and that one too. Thumbelina, Thumbelina, very, very, very Thumbelina. We're gonna do it. Thumbelina. It's not the uh, shortest story in the world, but we're gonna do Thumbelina tonight. It's a Hans Christian Andersen tale, and so here we go. A long time ago, and oh hey kids, it's TV Grandpa. It's time to jump up on the couch, jump up on the bed. You can do it because Grandpa said. Anyway, wherever you like to rest your sleepy little head, let's get ready to go. It's TV Grandpa time. A long time ago, far, far away, an old woman was sitting in her rocking chair, thinking how happy she would be if she had a child. Then she heard a knock at the door and opened it. A lady was standing there, and she said, "If you let me in, I will grant you a wish." The old woman let her in, and the woman in fierce, fiercely because she felt pity. The woman let in the woman firstly because she felt pity for her. Secondly, because she knew what she'd wished for, a child. And after she wished the lady upon her feet, after she washed the lady up and fed her, she saw that she was really beautiful. The lady slept soundly all night long, and then the night before she left, she said, "Now, about your wish. What do you want?" Well, the lady thought about most people's wishes: to be rich in the world, most powerful person, the smartest, and the prettiest. But the old woman wished for something the lady could not believe. She said, "I would like a child." "What did you say?" she asked, because was astonished at what the old lady asked her. The old lady repeated what she had said. "I would like a child." The lady then placed a tiny seed in the woman's hand and gave her instructions. "Plant this seed, water it, carefully watch over it, and give it your love. If you do all these things, you will have a child." And so the old woman did all those things the lady had told her to. In a week, there was a beautiful yellow flower in the place of the seed. And the next day, the flower bloomed. And inside the flower was a beautiful little girl who was the size of the woman's thumb. And so she called her Thumbelina. She made her a little dress out of golden threads. Thumbelina slept in a walnut shell and brought the old woman joy and happiness. But one day, when Thumbelina went down for her nap, a frog hopped through the open window and said, "You will be a perfect bride for my son." And she took Thumbelina and to a lily pad and hopped off to find her son. Well, Thumbelina cried, and soon some cried, and some little guppies heard her and chewed the root off the lily pad to help her escape. Thumbelina's lily pad floated away. A few hours later, she finally stopped floating during the summer. and she ate berries and drank the dew off the leaves. But then winter came, and she needed shelter. A kindly mouse let her stay with it, but it said, "You'll have to marry my friend Mole, because I cannot keep you for another winter." The next day she went to see Mole in one of the tunnels. She found a sick bird, and she said, "Poor thing, I will bury it." Then she found out that it was still alive, and she cared for it until it was ready to fly. It flew off, and that fall she nearly had to marry Mole. But then she heard a familiar tweet, and an idea popped into the bird's head. "You can come down to the warm country," said the bird. So Thumbelina hopped on the bird's back, and they flew to the warm country. The people there, who were like her, renamed her Irelan, and she married a prince, and she lived happily ever after. The end. Thumbelina, 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 teeny tiny Thumbelina. Thumbelina she is. All right, so that was Thumbelina. That was your story time, kids. So good night. Have a blessed rest. TV Grandpa is kissing you on the forehead and saying good night. Alrighty then. Hey, how about the Daily Bread portion of the program? Daily Bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe will be Jeremiah 34 through 36 and Hebrews 2. Don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Running the race. Running the race. Boy, I tell you, if I haven't done my share of race running, but that was years ago. Today's scriptures and insights for running the race is 1 Corinthians 9:24 through 27. And so here we go. Running the race. The needs for self-discipline. Do you know that in a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training that they do it to get a crown. That will not be that will not last. But we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. I do not fight like a boxer beating the air. No, I strike a blow to my body and make it my slave, so that after I have preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. That was 1 Corinthians 9:24 through 27, meaning of the race or running the race. All right, there you have it. That's the Daily Bread portion of the program. Got another song for you, though, just one. And it goes, "Hello, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Do. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye." This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see us tomorrow because, well, you know, God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. Bye bye.